Alright, just a little bit of difficulties there, but this is live, so things like that happen. This is the first installment of this talk show interview series thing that I'm starting to do, and it's called Personable. That is right, Personable. And it's just me talking with some like really cool people. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Frank? How you doing, bro? I'm just gonna get into it right now. My very first guest is my very good friend, my brother, Josh. All right. And he's gonna join me, and we're gonna have a good conversation, and we're gonna talk, and just want to catch up with him, and let's see what happens. So let me invite him real quick here. 1 second. Here. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate it, bro. Yes, it is my 33rd birthday. I don't make a big deal about my birthday, but it is what it is. So, but I appreciate the love anyway. So,
happy birthday, homie!
Look at the way the dude slides in, man.
Live from Union County, and
yes.
A little bit of WWE for my birthday boy. What's going on?
Dude, I appreciate it, brother.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Jordan, 23.
You know how it is, bro. You know what it is.
How you feeling, man? How you feeling? Huh?
Dude, I'm feeling good. I mean, look, man, your birthday is like 2 weeks away. Right? We have that
we
thing.
Both cancer. We're both a little bit emotional. We're a little bit of a train wreck, but we the fun.
We were meant to be, bro. Okay? We were meant to be. All right?
Hell yeah. Bunch of crowds with hard-ass shows.
Yes, exactly.
We keep moving forward.
Dude, yeah, just to answer your question real quick, how do I feel? I feel good. You know what it is, bro? It's like the older you get, you just go, okay, am I supposed to feel old? Am I supposed to be... No. Am I supposed to feel, like, tired? And I do. So I'm achieving.
I know when I wake up, I fucking feel like I'm fucking 80.
Dude, it's weird, right? And you're an active dude, right?
But honestly, you gotta say this, though. Yo, there's younger people out there that are beat. And you look at them, they're like, oh, I'm 25. Man, I'm 32. And I feel and I look better than you. I feel way better and look better than you.
Dude, you're not kidding.
You're old as shit, and I look fucking super young. I should be your age, and you should be my age.
That's funny you say that, because it's like you and me, for example, right? It's like we're 33. What was that?
I got my J going, so sorry.
Dude, I like the Yankee hat, dude. Like, it's so classic. It's the navy. It's the classic navy blue. Like a J fan, bro. I feel you. Same here. But bro, it's like this. It's like people go, dude, are you 25? I'm like, nah, I'm 30, 31, 32, 33. I've always gotten it. And they go, no fucking way. That's the biggest compliment, dude. It's like, when they think that I'm not my age, I get giddy. I'm like, yeah, you get giddy and shit. You're like,
I feel good. They're like, oh, so you're 25, right? You were around that era. I'm like, motherfucker, I was like 10 around that era. I'm like, yeah, I'm older. I'm sorry. I fooled your asses. I'm sorry. You look like shit.
Well, because the thing with you and I, like, I could say that, in public, is that we don't, and I'm not judging anybody at all. I'm not. But we don't have, like, vices.
What do you mean?
Like, we're not into, like, things, like, like, no drugs, no drinking. We don't do it.
A lot of them people,
that shit ages you.
They had a hard life, so they age like extremely faster. When somebody doesn't have like a hard life like that, like, yo, we both been through struggles. We both work hard at jobs. We both work, multiple jobs at once. And, but for the thing, we never had no, like, addictions, nothing like that. Yeah. No really bad, dramatic, like, fucking thing to, like...
No, none of that.
And that's good, life is
that's good. A great thing. Great.
But, yeah, man, that's what it is. That's what a lot of them, like, they look so fucking old and shit.
Yeah, And I'm not here to judge. Like, we're not here to judge, but it's the truth, though, because I know people, like you said, people who are younger than me, they look older.
Yeah,
it's fine, but it's just weird, dude. It's like, do you remember the last time you got carded to get into a place? Think about that. When was the last time you got carded to go to?
Well, we definitely look older than 21.
It's been a while for me, huh?
We definitely look older than 21. I'm pushing
True,
21
true.
though.
You're right.
I'm pushing like at least mid-20s, but looking like. But
Looking
I
like.
definitely stopped getting carded a long time ago.
But I remember maybe
You ever go to a restaurant? You ever go to a restaurant and you know how like other people get carded and they just go, you're like, oh, can we have like we can have some drinks? And they don't say nothing, and he says right away. Doesn't that make you feel a little like, motherfucker? No, I look old. How the fuck? You carded a motherfucker a little older than me. You don't card me, you son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
I feel a little saddened, a little bit. I feel a little.
It does hurt the ego, dude. It hurts your ego a little bit, right? It's like, okay, I was here to have a good time, but you ruined it.
You just ruined it by making me feel old. Making me feel older than looking like 21. Thank you very much.
Dude, that's funny. Dude, do you remember when like movies used to card people to get into movies? I think that was probably the dumbest. That's one of the dumbest things.
Some of them actually do it though. Some of the little, they think their job is fucking type flight security and they got to card fucking kids. They still do it though.
Dude, it's like a movie. It's like, oh, but this movie has things. I'm like, bro, it's a movie. Like, the thing that you're going to hear and see in this movie, you're going to hear and see on cable television.
Oh, yeah. You're going to fucking rent it in Redbox.
You're going to rent it. And then it was like, the Redbox is going to be like, hey, hold on. Give me some ID there, buddy. Like, no, you're not going to flash an ID in front of the Redbox. I never that annoyed me. That annoyed me. It's like
I miss those times too. Like when you'll buy a movie for like a G-rated movie, like a Disney flick, and go to see fucking Jackass 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 3 I was already old. Let's say Jackass 1 because I was probably
the
around,
first one, yeah.
Because around Jackass, the other Jackass, I was fucking like in my 20s, so I'm good. But
dude, do you remember? Yo, Jackass, speaking of Jackass, Jackass came out, we were like in middle school. Yeah. That came out in 2000, 2001. It was the weirdest thing. And to me, that was like the internet before the internet.
Yeah, that was like, what do they call those videos on TV? I forgot what they call them. But they had like those little like internet videos and people going crazy and wilding out and doing stupid stunts. That was Jackass. Dude,
the Jackass crew was doing that. And it was like, I remember when I first saw it, I'm like, what the hell is this? These guys are crazy. But this was like raw, like, I'm going to say entertainment. Some people don't consider it entertainment. I consider it entertainment because it entertained me.
Even as a young-ass kid, I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, that was the generation, though. Look, that generation was the best generation around that time. The first Jackass era, because that came out around South Park. And that came around we don't give a fuck about news media. We're going to wall out. We're going to be fucking explicit. And we don't give a shit. Now, everything is so sensitive. You can't do a lot of shit. Like Jackass, I don't think you could throw Jackass now into today's time. Completely. You can't throw Jackass. You can't throw South Park old episodes in today's time at all. And,
you're right.
And even like around that time, what was happening around that time? What was the best era of wrestling? Attitude.
The Attitude Era. I was going to mention that, though.
Am I right? So
absolutely.
We're talking about the, let's say, late 90s, early 2000s, best time. It was uncensored. You had fucking even Girl Gone Wild infomercials playing on.
I know, dude. That was just on.
You had late night BET videos, uncensored,
BET uncut.
So that was my time. That was my era. That was
I remember that, okay? Bro. I remember
late night BET uncut videos. Close the door.
Yeah. It was a weird time in entertainment, bro. For like
South Park, I couldn't even watch by myself. I had to fucking tell my mom, "Hey, mom, leave the room." When fucking Godfather and his hose would come out and put the whole train.
Dude, wrestling back then, and I had this conversation with a lot of people our age, where we go, bro, we were raised. Let's just use wrestling for the example, right? We were raised during the Attitude Era, where you had, you said the Godfather, which his character was a pimp. He had the hose, which were like escorts.
Yeah.
You had blood. You had violence. You had cursing.
The best era of fucking our time.
We were kids. We were still like 10, 11, 12, 13 years old when that came out. And to see how we grew up, we didn't grow up that bad, bro. Being exposed to all that shit.
We grew up
Think
in
about that.
uncensored times. We grew up in uncensored times.
We grew up in uncensored times.
Comedy was out there. Comedy was, we didn't care about anything. Comedy was out there. TV shows was out there. Sports was out there. It was the best times. The best.
It was the 90s had to me, and I'm gonna say, and I know I sound biased when I say this.
Early 2000s still, you know, it was late 90s.
No, the early 2000s still carried that like 90s wave, especially the late 90s wave. But I think, not to sound biased, but I think the 90s, bro, we had the best in entertainment, bro. Like growing up when we were kids, because we had Disney was on fucking fire, bro.
Yeah, that was the fucking Toy Story, Lion King.
The Toy Story came, the Lion King. We had Nickelodeon was fucking scorching,
dude. God, fucking Rugrats, Doug.
Rugrats, Doug, Hey Arnold, SpongeBob. That was all 90s. We were
fucking Rocko's Modern Life, my favorite fucking cartoon.
Dude, we were still fucking kids. So I tell people, bro, the 90s was where the fuck it was at, bro. We even remember TGIF, like ABC. TGIF,
they got, you had Full House, you had fucking Step by Step, you had Family Matters. Like, come on. Like, what life, what time is better than ours? You cannot beat it. You cannot beat it. These fucking young kids do not know nothing. They missed out on so much. What is that? What is it now? Freaking reality TV shows?
I don't know, dude. I couldn't tell you, dude.
The Bachelorette, fucking The Voice. Like, what? We didn't give a shit about that.
I don't know how many kids are watching that shit.
If you told our old self to watch that then or now, we'll give you the middle finger to watch The Bachelorette, The Voice, the fucking America's Got Talent, all these other stupid reality and game shows. Like, who gives a shit? We didn't care about that. We did not care about it. We cared about watching, like, raunchy, funny, stupid, walling out comedy humor. And it being uncensored and it being okay at that time. And it being no holds barred. That was our time. That was the best era.
That was.
We're always going to miss. And this era sucks. I just gotta tell you, this shit.
I mean, but here's the thing: like we say that because it's our era, and I do believe it is the best, like you just said. But at the same time, if you talk to somebody from that era, they're gonna say,
"Temple, my God,
Legend of the Hidden Temple." Oh, yeah, Home of Victoria. Yes, she also mentioned all that.
All that orange soda. I do.
Yes. Those were. It was just those are things that are gonna stay forever. Like your kids, my kid, they're gonna be like, they're still gonna hear it, even though they're not gonna watch it. They're gonna be like, "What is that?" They're still gonna be, "Oh, I heard about that."
Oh, yep, that's it.
That's kind of timeless, dude. You know what I'm saying?
You can't think of there's no sadly to say, there's no cartoons around now that I could really say oh, it's awesome. There's all TV and all that is just done. And sorry to say, it's sad. It's like the fun times that I had TV shows as a little kid watch everything. Are You Afraid of the Dark? What the fuck? Come on. Tales from the Crypt? As a little kid, I would be scared.
Scared the shit out of me, dude.
The intro. When he'll go through the friggin' castle and they would go down the basement.
Whoever thought of it,
the casket will open up and he'll come out and scream. My best times.
I look at it now and I laugh at it because the guy looks so weird and funny. Like he has the whole thing, and his hair is white, and it's
I was a crypt keeper at one time. A long time. I was a little kid for Halloween.
Don't think of it recently. I'm like, what the?
No.
What are you filming the pilot for the new show?
Around that time. But
dude, if you have that picture, send me that picture if you have one.
You know what else I gotta say too? The horror changed completely. Horror. Now it's all possessions and spiritual
it's all
stuff.
supernatural.
Back in the day, it used to be a guy with a fucking butcher knife
there was an actual person,
and
a crazy lunatic.
That's it. A friggin' a monster. That's it. A monster that will kill you. Now it's all possession and all this other stuff. Horror ain't horror no more either.
No, it's not.
Is just done.
And you know what it is with horror too? I noticed if you look at the the Halloweens from the 70s, the Mike Myers.
Yeah.
Was it not scarier? Right there, bro. I want to get to your tattoos also. I want to talk about your tattoos too. I want to talk about your tattoos too. But wasn't it weird, Mike Myers in the 70s with Jamie Lee Curtis? Remember when she was younger?
Of course.
It looked grittier, and it looked scary because the camera quality wasn't as good, so it looked scarier.
Oh yes, definitely, definitely did.
Something about good camera quality. This is as scary as
Fuck
a
this good
shitty
technology
camcorder or whatever.
Fuck the great technology and CGI we have now.
Yes, I agree, dude. I agree with you.
Everything is CGI. Come on, I used to love back in the day when it was.
And you can tell too.
Costumes. Jim Henson ran everything. Jim Henson.
I fucking love that you just mentioned Jim Henson.
He did the original Gremlins. He did all the friggin' costumes. And nowadays,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Chucky, everything is CGI. I used to be a puppet, like them with 100 people, animatronic, like just controlling everything. Now it's CGI. Everything is.
It's like easier, yeah. Not I wouldn't say easier, but it's yeah.
It went down the hill, sadly.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I had, you know, the one from like 2015 and on or whatever.
Yeah.
I never had. Did you see that one?
Of course, yeah. I love Ninja Turtles regardless, but it's too transformery because Michael Bay made it.
Michael Bay directed it, yeah.
And they're fucking like 7 feet tall and like 500 pounds.
Yeah.
I want.
They look like the Hulk. They look like Hulks.
Back in the day, it was some like really martial arts. Friggin' Asian.
It was people in a costume.
Underneath this costume, kicking ass, really spinning, backwards, flips, kicks, everything. Not this CGI stuff. Everything is done. Like,
and you can tell that it's CGI, right? Like you look at it and you go,
oh yeah.
I know it's entertainment, and entertainment is also like suspend your belief. I think that's the term. But damn, bro, I can kind of tell, dude. But when they're in a costume, like you said, it's an actual person, so it's that can be a real thing.
Yeah,
that could be a real mutant ninja turtle in your mind, right? You think that could be like a real mutant ninja turtle because that's an actual.
Like I could walk up.
You can touch it.
That person.
You can touch it. Yeah.
I could walk up and touch that person, not being a green screen to see that person on a TV.
Exactly, bro. Like things. It's just, and this goes back to the '90s, dude. It goes back to the '90s, you know, and oh man,
it does. And like today's times it sucks. It sucks.
It does, dude. It does.
Like remember, like back in the day of us friggin' walling out and like going outside, bikes and all that shit, and just finding stuff to do, like just doing shit. Not having to. I will wake up weekends with my friends back in the day and not doing anything. Hey, what do you want to do? Let's drive up. Let's ride our bikes all the way to this town. Not do shit. We had like $5 to our name. Like nowadays, these kids don't do nothing. They're inside. They're inside. They're doing all this stuff like internet stuff and all. I don't know internet now. I suck. Like I don't know shit. Like back in the day. Oh, Manhunt. My God. Okay, so I'm from the Elmwood Park like era. Like I'm from Elmwood Park town.
I've been to your town a few times.
Right by a huge park called Cherry Hill in Elmwood Park. Everybody from Elmwood Park will know that. And wow, we played Manhunt with like 20 neighborhood kids. Insane.
That was the best, dude. Right? Wasn't that like great feeling?
Fucking park, hidden like everywhere. This shit was hidden, all woods. And we wilded out, and that was the best times. Like those were the best times. You cannot beat those times at all.
It was fantastic, bro. And you're right, and it was just like you had free reign to do whatever, and you would make up games
like stupid shit.
Yeah.
Hey, who remembers putting cards in their spokes to make it sound like a motorcycle?
I did that. I can never get like the card correctly in, so the card kept falling, and my card kept sounding normal. And I'm like, why does my fucking bike sound regular?
Just so it makes it sound like a little motorcycle, because you're gay as hell at the time.
We were such little marks, bro. We were such marks back then, bro. Like the kids, like.
Oh my God, it's dope. You can't beat it. The best times of our era is that you can't beat it at all.
Yo, did you ever?
What up, kid?
Did you ever feel like you ever okay? Did your mom ever set a curfew?
We talked about the '90s and the early 2000s and how era changed. Just so
the era changed. Yo, but speaking like you know how like
our time was the best time.
Yeah, exactly. But you know how like we used to go out. Did your mom ever have a curfew? You ever got in trouble with your mom for like coming home late or something like that?
Without a doubt.
I had the street lights.
My mom is fucking crazy.
No, dude, my mom would yell from my complex yell my name out.
My name would be yelling my name while I'm in the house because she's screaming at me. And they will hear from other complexes.
I've been home for 20 minutes. Like, why are you screaming?
It was, man, those times, those staying out free, fixing bikes, being outside, just enjoying life, and this new era of kids and them.
That was our Sandlot days. That was like our days of like the movie Sandlot.
Sandlot, classic.
Because we could still, even though like we're still young, for the most part we still are young, we could still relate to kids from the 80s and the 70s because they were doing the same shit, right? They were still going out. I think our generation's kind of the last bit that still had that outdoor kid mentality, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So even though like I bet you somebody old would look at us and be like, "What you know about that?" I do know about that. I do know about not having internet.
You know, I talked to some.
I know about doing school reports without internet. Yeah, I know that.
I talked to some people too, and they're like, "Oh, what do you know about the back in the day?" When I'm like, I was old. I'm old already. Like, I'm not young. I'm not 25. I'm like 24. I was old. I was around that time. Like, I was outside doing stupid shit. I was watching stupid TV shows, old school wrestling, old school cartoons, old school movies. I was around that time. Like, you can't tell me, "Oh, what do you know about that kid?" Like, what do you know about that old man?
Yo, when like older folks be like, you know, like when you say like, "Damn, I'm tired," old folks say, "What you tired for?" Like, you're young.
What you tired for, young brother?
And then I'm like, I would have people like, who do you heard people in the 70s? You know, people were like, why did your back hurt? It's because my back hurts. I've been in car accidents and my back hurts. And it's a lasting effect. It's nothing to do with age. It's the fact that it just hurts. Oh, but you're too young for that. I'm a human being.
We break down. Like, it happens.
We break down.
Like, what the fuck? Like, really?
It's like having like a 2020 car and be like, why's it got a flat tire? Fucking it happened. Because I drove it.
I took it out the driveway. That's why I had the flat tire. And I got shitty road ahead of me.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious. Because we break. Let me use like you were like, we break down.
We break down, motherfucker. We need maintenance every now and then.
Yes, we do. Yes. And the thing I can always relate to, since I wear, you don't wear glasses, but sometimes you need.
I got corrective eye surgery.
You did get the surgery.
I
that's
tell
right.
everybody to do, but that first couple months is a bitch. Like, you're looking like Hellraiser with the eyes all bloody and shit, or whatever. Like, you're bloodshot that first couple.
I think you showed me them, and you were like, "Hey, what the fuck?" I'm like, "Would you stay up all night?"
I punched in both eyes.
I'm like, "What are you pulling, an all-nighter there, bud?"
Damn, what neighborhood do you live in? You got punched in both eyes?
I'd be like, "Hey, bro, you want to stop staring at the sun every now and then?"
The corrective eye surgery healing process sucks. Like, it's blood. You're bloodshot. It's like the pupil black and the white part is just red. I mean, like, red as red. Blood,
you look like a horror. You look like a horror film.
Yeah, I look like I friggin' was like contacted with some type of a virus or something. Like,
oh my god.
Dead. Like, I was really
like some kind of like mutant kind of like.
Yeah, it was bad, but yeah.
Dude, that.
Oh my god! But those times, man, you can't get it back. Right there.
Bad. So you can't get it back, but that's why that's one of the reasons I wanted to do this thing, this interview thing, because I want to kind of reminisce. Like with you. You're my first. You can actually keep. I'm sorry, dude. Can actually keep messing up.
You're my. Yo, I'm gonna keep it real. You just said something fucked up because the thing froze.
What?
You just fucking said. You're like, yo, with you, you're my first. Yo, man, that's it. Fucking time.
I should have cut the video there. People were like, what the fuck did we just?
No, that shit froze at the wrong fucking time.
You were my first ... guest. You're my first guest.
You're my first
Hey,
guest. We're doing a podcast, if anybody knows. It's like a little podcast thing.
There you go. Yes, yeah,
That
exactly.
my boy is trying to do and stuff like that. He's going to start doing episodes, so just to let you know.
And you had to be my first one because I needed, you know what it is with all this, you know, like the quarantining and all this stuff, is I needed to reminisce. And me and you are so similar, not only in age, but in personality.
Yeah.
In experiences and everything, you know?
Yep.
I can't get over that. You're my first.
Oh my God.
I can't get over that shit right now, dude. You're killing me, bro.
Because you know what, man? I had to have you because you were my first. The worst time a video could freeze. You were my first guest when you were meeting, but you froze at the worst.
That's the worst time, dude.
You were my first.
No explanation after that either. It's like that's it. but yeah, bro. And I don't know how much time. I know you got to go, but like how much time you got left?
Give it like a good another 10 minutes or whatever. I got another.
Yeah, I know you're busy and you got things to do. So, but yeah, just let me know. So, all right. So, but this is like the pilot episode.
I'm looking at the clock right now, so I'm good.
Yeah, I'm looking at it too. I don't want it to run over, you know, whatever. But because this Instagram Live gives you an hour.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's weird. It gives you like an hour. So whenever I do these things, it depends on the guest, right? Like if you have whatever, you tell me, and that's it. But I'm gonna try to run like 45 minutes, maybe 50,
okay.
just so it's not like a weird abrupt end.
Okay.
It's more like a smooth ending, you know. But
transition.
Smooth transition. But yeah, bro. I want to have you back on. I want to have you back because thing is, like, this is gonna be a reoccurring thing I want to keep doing, with a lot of people. But we're gonna have you back on because there's so much to talk about. We just scratched the surface of just what we want to speak about, but there's so much more stuff we should, I want to talk about. But yeah, bro.
It's my boy's birthday again. Happy bday, homie.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, speaking of, you know what? I'm so glad you mentioned that.
He's a comedian and he's on the rise, so just to let you know, this is a new John Leguizamo up here.
Whoa, you're putting me in some big shoes, dude. You're putting me in some big shoes.
He's on the rise, so been on a bunch of like stand-ups in Pennsylvania, New York, Jersey.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. This guy's plugging me.
So this guy's awesome. A little cred. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
No. This is about you, bro. This is about you, bro. This is about you. That's why I invited you on. This is all about you.
But I want to mention. So I gotta give you some love.
I appreciate that.
I gotta let them know who I'm talking to up there.
But this brings me to this, right? Because I remember my 30th birthday, right? You know me, right? Anyone who knows me knows I don't make a big deal, but I don't care. It's just a birthday for me. I don't care. And when my 30th birthday, you text me. You're like, yo, what are you doing? Not doing nothing. You're like, no, you're going out.
I did that 2 days ago. But because of the bullshit, everything going on,
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's different, yeah. But you were the one who took me out and said, yo, and we got a bunch of dudes together. We got Fredo, Bobby, we got Ruben, we got Andrew, we got all the dudes out. And you were the ringleader, dude, because it was your idea.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. And to this day, I tell people, 30 is a big birthday.
Yeah.
And it's because of you I actually went out and I had fun, and I always appreciate that. So I kind of wanted to do a little small full circle moment to have you on my birthday as my first guest because you did that for me. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. In my first, stop the tape. No explanation. We're not going to discuss this any further. You are my first. ...
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, bro. And you know what? Yours is coming up in 2 weeks. What do you plan on doing?
We'll discuss that later.
Whatever. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna have our own little private. We're gonna have our own little private talk.
Yes, we have this is late night BT hour video.
Oh wow! Look at that. That's gonna be interesting.
But I don't know. I don't know. Like I did take the day off, but I don't know.
You don't know what's gonna. I hear you, bro. It's hard to say right now with that.
Crazy
and everything, like you said, it's weird. Very crazy times, dude. Yeah. Very crazy times.
But
this made it special. Why am I getting emotional talking to you right now, dude?
Hey, man, we did bring him back from back in the day, man. We started from, you know, when we were younger.
Mm-hmm.
It's over a decade of this, you know?
Oh,
Over a
yeah.
decade.
It literally is over a decade.
Over a decade. It's over a decade.
I've known you, dude, I've known you for 13 years.
Yeah. Over a decade. Yep.
13 years I've known you.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy. And it's like 13 consistent years. Like, it's been like, it's not like we fell off. Like, it's been like year after year after year. We've seen each other grow,
like
dude.
That. Yes, it's been like that. We've been wilding out. So this is a reminder. This is a podcast that you're doing.
No, this is me.
This is your birthday, so I'm trying to, I'm trying to be the first guest before
you were the first guest, bro.
Your video caught off, and you're like, you're my first. It was adorable and hard eyes, but I'm just gonna, just how it is. But yeah, no, we've been it from the beginning. We've been having like our good times, and yeah. We've been through it all, So that's the
we really have, and this is just the beginning, dude. Because we have so much more to do, bro. And
we're still young. We're still, doing our thing. We're still growing. And finding, our way and shit in life. And it's hard.
You know what? The one thing we've never done together, we never rode bikes together through a park on a nice day.
Okay,
we need to get on that shit. All right.
All right. This is TMI, but what do we used to do? Back in the day when we would hang out, the stupidest shit.
Dude, that's why we need part 2. We need part 3, 4, 5 of this conversation when this is over.
What we do, going to shopping, just the fuck, it's...
Okay, what we used to do was, to shorten it and to shorten it up, we used to eat cupcakes in the rain in the car.
No, man. But
that wasn't it.
It was not like that. It was like so weird. Like we're like, what the fuck?
No, there's a backstory.
And we're like, yo, let's eat some sweets. And we didn't think how gay that shit would have been.
No, because
like super gay.
No, but I wanted cupcakes. I'm
a fiend, and it was raining. What the fuck? We didn't predict it to be raining. We didn't predict that we wanted something sweet. We just wanted cupcakes in the rain.
And I offered you a cupcake.
Like and it was 2 fucking dudes that are like, we're strong as guys. We like girls, and we eating cupcakes in the rain. What? But
it has nothing to do with liking girls or whatever. No. It has nothing to do with sexual orientation. It was just that it was a moment that we were like, how did we end up here?
Little interruption, but yeah, it's friggin'. I don't know how it happened, but it happened.
That's true, bro.
Yeah, we did some stupid things, and
we have done some ridiculous. But it's like the universe kind of put it together and said, "Hey, what if we put these 2 in this position? Make them eat cupcakes in the rain." And we were like, "What the fuck? Oh, we're doing this."
Oh my god,
that's fucking.
We're stupid as shit.
You never forget shit like that, dude. You never forget shit like that.
Classic. Come on, can't forget it.
Yeah, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again.
We had ice cream cones. We had ice cream cones together. What the fuck, man? What the fuck's wrong with us? But it's just fun.
Why are we addicted to sweets so much? It's like, do these guys ever eat anything healthy together?
Yeah, like, what the fuck? We didn't pound, like, hey, remember when we pounded 2 protein shakes together? Like, remember when we had 2 small size ice cream cones at McDonald's together?
Dude, remember when we shared a bag of carrots? we never have that.
No, you might, I don't know. It's just weird times.
So me and Josh were hanging out, right? And we shared a kale salad. All you guys do is eat sweets. Don't fucking lie to me.
Yeah. You sharing a kale salad. Like, man, you can't buy your own. You have to share somebody else's salad.
It was a rough week.
Like, I don't know. But, we had plenty of crazy times.
We had fantastic times, bro. I honestly wouldn't trade them for the world, dude. And I know it sounds corny and shit, but it's
another year of us walling out and having a good time, You're there for me. I'm there for you. Always, day one.
1000%, bro. 1000%, dude.
And it's going to be the best, man. Reminiscing about stupid times, about when we were young and kids, and why the cartoons we loved and the things we like to watch and stupid shit. And it never gets older. It doesn't. Never gets old. It just keeps reminiscing about wilding out and being stupid.
Yeah, bro. I appreciate you for being on, dude. Seriously, thanks for supporting this, bro. Appreciate it. And we're gonna, me and you are. I like to think me and you are constant entertainment together.
Oh my God,
and
we are like, no one wants to be around us too much because we're just we are dumb.
I love you said it with such sincerity.
We are
you said it like nobody wants to be around us sometimes, but I get it.
We're so immature, it's not even funny.
But I think we're like that with each other. We bring that out in each other.
Yeah, we're too immature. Like we're too fucking young ass kids.
Bro, we're gonna
stupid fart jokes and shit, and just laughing about that because
that keeps us
we're
young
fucking
inside.
30 years old. We're grown as men, and we still find it a way to wall out. We don't even know drinks. That's another thing, yo. We were never drinkers. Remember, we were never drinkers. We used to go out. We went dancing. We would go clubbing back when we were younger and shit. But we never were drinkers. We had good time on just being us and being stupid.
We didn't need it, dude.
Kids, even though we were older, wilding out kids, just being.
We didn't need it.
No, we didn't need it.
We really didn't need it.
We didn't need.
We were just wilding, dude.
Fuck liquor, motherfucker. Like I'm my own alcohol.
Our personalities have saved us so much money.
Oh yeah, our personality saved us money. Yes,
that
speaks highly with all those the drinkers out there. Our personalities spoke really saved us money. It's pretty cool.
It's cool, and it saved us headaches in the morning. So
I'm good with that. I'm good with not throwing up in my toilet bowl.
I feel you, dude.
I'm good. Can't beat it.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, man, it's just it's a new era, new times. We're getting older, We're slowly moving into this transition of what's right and what's wrong, and in this whole dome of craziness outside,
Exactly.
Honestly, this year has to be the worst fucking year ever. 2020 is what the hell.
Dude, 2020 was a kind of year that it was like, you know what it is? Because it's like when we first heard 20, we're like, 2020. That's like an interesting year, right? 2020. It sounds like a great year, right?
That sounds pretty cool. Like if I heard
it sounded cool.
I'd be like, yo, damn.
But that's how we were in
people riding fucking hoverboards.
Yeah, but even
oh my god, back in the 2020, what the fuck? That's fucking
but even
back in the future era. No, 2020 blew. 2020 was a lot of
bro, but even in January, but even in January, we were still going, bro, this is 20, and 2020 is like new year for new everything, bro. 2020's fresh. The whole world was probably saying that, and then look what happened.
And then February hit.
Look what happened. Look what happened.
And sickness hit.
And sickness, and so much. It's just wild, bro. It's like we're looking at it going, what just happened, dude? We have to change everything. We had to change everything like this. Like,
back in the day, we didn't fight as much. I mean, as people, the 90s, we didn't fight as much. We had our own problems back in the 90s, but and the early 2000s, but we didn't fight as much. I feel this world is very sensitive now, and because of that, it's cell phones are ruining this. Everything, cell phones and everything, and
the constant communication. That's what you mean, right? Like the constant communication, because we constantly have information, constantly communicating.
Your phone and videotaping, and the media just twisting shit around to mess everybody's head and to screw with everybody and tell people what's right and what's wrong. That's it, And people just not just living life. And if you have a shitty day with an interaction, you just had a shitty day. You know what I'm trying to say? You just had
I get it. Yeah,
I get. Hey, I videotaped that shitty day, and it's on Facebook, and that shitty day, it's gonna be broadcast all over.
Well, that's the thing. Like the internet, phones can be the most useful thing, bro. Like this is
subliminal. This is very being subliminal. I don't want to mention anything, but this is being very subliminal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't want to mention nothing. I don't want to bring no topic up. I don't want
anything specific. I get it. Yeah.
This is very this is very broad umbrella.
In general, like you said, it's a very generalized thing.
What I'm talking about, it's a broad umbrella. This is all.
it can be the most useful tool, but it can be destructive, bro. It's just you have to be careful how you use it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because look how I'm using this. I'm using my internet. I'm using my phone. I'm using a social media platform to communicate with a
I'm
friend,
gonna tell you,
to talk with a friend, to reminisce with a friend. But it can get ugly if somebody decides to like say something mean, angry, which it is what it is. But I'm saying, but like that's an example of how it can be bad.
This whole internet, this whole social media, streaming, a lot of people's lives messed up.
Oh, you're breaking up just a little bit. Yep.
Oh yeah, okay. So the internet, the social media, the fast life of fast-paced internet, it ruined a lot of people's lives, and it sucks. I back in the day, it wasn't like that. It was phone call. It was a phone call. It was not internet, social media, people interacting and seeing you, and then it just ruined a lot. And you can't do a job right. You can't do something without somebody interfering in it. You know what I'm trying to say? Somebody trying to take it away. And it's just internet and social media screwed everything, man. And apps and all this shit. I wish I can go back to times with a cordless phone, with a cordless football phone. I wish it was a
what kind of novelty phone were you using?
You had one call. You had one call. It was it. It was that, hey, call me when I'm at home. I'm going to be home in an hour.
Dude, you sounded so specific when he said a cordless football phone.
And because I want to go back to the old era.
Did you get that out of like a Sports Illustrated magazine?
And
I got my cordless football phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean, dude. Yeah, it's like I remember
with my Marvel cigarette beach towel.
I remember that one. Yeah, I remember that one, dude. I remember that one very well.
Not saying any names. Not saying any names.
No, we're not. No, we're not saying any names, dude. No need to say names, but we remember that very well.
But look, that's what I'm saying. Back in the day, it was so easy. People were more connected to each other. There was no, what can I say? There was no venturing off to the side. Subliminally speaking, there was no venturing off to the side. Everybody was interacting. There was no internet to see what that person's life is doing. There was no type of anything to ruin anything. It was just you, that person, and that's it. And your cordless football phone. and the one time, and if you would be happy if you even have a caller ID to know what, because you wouldn't.
Oh my God, I remember when caller ID. I remember when caller ID was we didn't have. My mom got a machine. My mom bought a separate machine that was a caller ID machine.
I had a separate caller ID machine too. But in certain,
and I was like,
some of the cordless phones, they came with their own digital caller ID. But that was caller ID.
Yes.
You know what caller ID was? That was iPhone. That was wow, you have a caller ID. You can see who's calling you. What? That person called you? That was the future back in the day. A caller ID. That was it. There was no internet. There was nothing that was the most coolest thing. And yeah.
the connection's acting up. I don't know if is it the connection bad on your end or mine?
I hear you perfectly fine.
I can't tell.
I hear you perfectly fine.
I can kind of hear you, but it's it sounds like in and out.
Oh, in and out? Okay. Yeah, but yeah. You there? You hear me now?
Kind of. It's just the video's kind of fuzzy too.
Oh shit!
Disconnected up, but
I'm getting pixeled.
Dude, you look so getting pixeled, dude.
I'm getting pixeled, man.
That's the new. That's like the computer age of getting drunk is I'm getting pixeled.
I'm getting pixeled.
I'm getting fucking. I got fucking pixel last night, dude. That's fucking crazy. But yeah, bro. Yeah, dude, you're so you're like square, dot, square. I want to scream, where's my friend at? What is the robot that took over?
Here I am.
Josh has been gone for the past 20 minutes.
I'm Johnny 5.
You were talking to Johnny 5. Didn't you guys mention you like the old-timey movies?
Johnny 5.
Here I am, motherfucker.
I need a hero.
Yo, we rap to that beat, bro.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Don't forget, we rap to that beat. We got to talk about that too next time. We got to talk about that too, about our rap careers.
Yep.
Because we were consistent rappers.
It was fun. It was fun. You know, we had like a little thing that was pretty dope back in the day. We used to do rap thing. We actually did production. Like, it was not no bullshit like off of freestyle. We made songs, like, and
we made songs. We would write and write
and shit. And we had like a little group and stuff that we called each other, and it was dope, man. It was just a fun time of thinking about stuff and writing a song, which was fucking dope, because I wanted to do that. I wanted to write songs, and it was something like at the time was cool as hell to do, you know. And I'm like,
that's when we first met. That's how we connected. Actually, we connected through music. We were like, oh, you like rap? Oh, you like hip hop? And we were just like, and we just like this and just clicked.
Just from there, it just went. Instant connection. But
I know, right?
That was a good time, man. Uh-oh, you're freezing. You there?
Dude, you like it's yo, the connection is so bad it sounds like you're speaking in code. It sounds like you're like
oh my God.
Dude, I'm starting to think you're an actual robot right now, bro. I'm starting to think that this is not a human being anymore I'm speaking to. I feel like you've been replaced with some kind of fucking some android.
Some android.
Josh has been gone now for 30 minutes. Like, what the fuck, bro?
You were talking to T9, 20, 30, 40, 50. You can relate all your problems and conversation to T9, 20, 30.
We're gonna hack your mind. Like, what the fuck? I started this series to be a peaceful thing. What the fuck?
We control you.
Ah, dude. That's hilarious.
Your podcast.
But look, man, you know what? I think let's pick this up. We're gonna pick this up another time, dude.
Yes.
Thank you for being here, dude. I really appreciate it, man. You're like I said, this isn't a friendship. This is a brotherhood, bro.
Yeah, I had to put the WWE shirt. I had to put the WWE shirt for you.
What is that? What shirt is that? Because I can't really tell. What shirt is that?
That was the New York WrestleMania.
Oh,
that was
yes.
That was last year WrestleMania.
Dude, yes, bro. That was the last.
New York WrestleMania. I had to throw the wrestling shirt because you were wrestling.
I'm pretty.
fan, a big
you know me.
Fan,
you know me too well.
And stuff like that. And I had to throw the Yankee cap because you know you a J fan too.
Dude, you are so on point with you were so fucking ready.
This is the love I have for you. I do shit because I know you like it. It's love. It's love.
Thank you, bro.
It's all.
That's real shit. Anybody who sees this, anybody who hears this, whoever does, however many people, this is real. This is why you had to be the very first one, dude.
Yo, you know we're gonna wild out. You know we're gonna wild out in this shit. You know that. You know we're gonna talk about cool, funny topics about stupid kid shit, Nickelodeon and friggin' MTV and friggin' all the stupid shit. You know. And we're gonna reminisce about good times and shit.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, this is a great conversation. You see, like I said, this is kind of like a pilot episode. This is like the first one, but this got me so much more confident. You really helped me out in my confidence in doing this series, dude.
We're talking about bullshit, and that's the best shit to talk about.
Absolutely, I love that, dude.
Talk about fuck politics.
I love that.
Let's talk about bullshit. Let's talk about stupid TV shows. Let's talk about stupid comedy. And
let's go back. Yeah, let's go back to the simpler shit, dude. Let's go back to the simpler times, man. And I'm all for that, bro. And like I just want to I want to like connect with people and reconnect with the people that I've known for years. And that's what I know. It sounds corny or whatever, but fuck, dude, it's the truth, dude. That's what I want to do.
Norbs.
Oh my God, I'm blushing. Look at this guy, bro.
Cutesy.
Cutesy. Look at
cutesy.
You never forget. You never forget your first.
You never forget your first, kid.
I think that was one of Mickey's first speeches to Rocky.
Yeah. You're a bum.
You're a bum. You forgot your first. Yo, Mick. What you at, yo, Mick? I forgot, right?
Like that, huh?
I forgot, Mick. You're not so special yourself, you know?
You're not so man. Oh, yeah, I do this. Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
That's fucking fantastic. Brother, thank you again. I appreciate you for being on this, bro. Thank you.
Happy bday, man. Happy birthday. Happy 30th birthday. Happy 30 Trey birthday.
Hey, oh shit! I fucks with the way you just said that. I like
Trey.
that.
Yes.
Thank you, bro. And yours is coming up.
30 plus 3. I can keep on going through different.
I have so many nicknames for this age.
Cancer season has returned for the cancer babies out there. Happy birthday to y'all too. We're a crazy, emotional wreck of people, but we're fun as hell.
Oh yeah, bro. You can't complain with us.
Our hearts is huge.
Yeah.
Cancer's hearts are huge. We love extremely. When we find somebody, when we have a friend, we find a love. We don't want to let that person go.
And that's why we're known as emotional people. Yeah.
We are devoted to that person. We are always going to be with that person. Family, love, everything. We love. Like we love being with people, and we love the feeling we get when we're around certain people. And that's the thing. You cannot beat us. You cannot, it's a great time with us. You know, we come from a great month. We got a good cancer. The only thing, we get bad raps though. Cancers get bad rap. You know, we're bitches of the horror.
Oh, they're so emotional. They're so this. Their mood changes because they're so thing, man.
Yeah, we get bad reps. We do. I'm gonna keep it real. We get bad reps. We the best fucking month though, so screw you. We got summer. You got what? Cold ass friggin' snowy, rainy friggin' weather. But you know, we got the summer,
bro.
So.
Yeah, it is what I mean. You know, it is what it is, bro. You know, whatever. But
yeah, that's
that's how we are, dude. That's how we are.
Cancers. We're loving. We're fun. We're always a good time. You know, and you know, we stay loyal. We stay truthful. We real as people. We're real as people. And yes. And this first podcast is your bday podcast. So that's why I'm making the cancer thing. But yo.
I love you themed it. And I love how you themed it. Because this series is about you. It's about the guest. And of course I chime in because I love the conversation. But I love how you took your time. Because this is about you. You took your time and you still show me love a lot. You know what I'm saying? So that's a testament to who you are as a person too.
Thank you.
Okay, so I appreciate that, dude.
Always happy birthday again.
Thank you, brother.
Love you so much. Be safe.
Love you back, bro.
And man, we have to I owe you a beer. And,
yo, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. You're hitting that 332. All right, don't forget. 2 weeks. You're hitting that 33. All right.
I owe you a beer.
You're with me, dude.
I owe you a beer and a shared cupcake together.
Well, you know me. I don't drink, so I'll bring the cupcakes.
I'll bring the napkins, baby.
We're getting dirty. We're not getting dirty. Fuck icing on the mouth. We're good. That sounded so weird. All right, bro. That's a great way to end this. All right, dude. Thanks a lot, bro. Have a great one, and we'll talk later. Okay?
Oh,
he froze up on me.
Stay, brother.
Again. All right, bro. Thanks a lot, dude. Talk to you later. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you for stopping by. And we'll do this again. We'll talk later.